Up next, the Nuggets taking on the Suns. For the Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to... It has been a strange year for a few teams that thought they started a little stronger, Greg.
Yeah, what you see on paper coming into the season, that means very little until you're put to the test. But these teams have time to make adjustments in their schemes and personnel.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell-Pope. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Jokic with his screen on Booker. The kick out to Porter. Jokic with it. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. Clock is at 3. A shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. And so Nurkic will bring it up for Phoenix. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Jokic, no good. And Greg finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they'd had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
Good on the triple.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
KD's shot is off.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Porter dishes to Murray. Gordon with a screen on Booker. Pass to Gordon. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Back to Caldwell-Pope. From outside, off the mark. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Suns in Phoenix.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Oh, Richard, the speed with which Devin Booker has accumulated points in his career is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, he's the 6th youngest player to hit 12,000 career points, and trust me, that list has Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. I mean, this guy is a true natural scorer. Putting the ball in the hoop is like second nature for Devin Booker.
The offensive rebound. Caldwell-Pope passes to Gordon. The kick out to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. There's the pick. And another shot. Drained for 2 points.
And Murray's shooting form, exceptional. Whenever the ball is coming off his fingers like that, you just have to assume it's going in.
And here's Booker from the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Murray outside. Caldwell-Pope outside. Porter outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Gordon. Missed inside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Good.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Passes it to Porter. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Porter's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Denver.
And shots like this are why people are just so high on Porter. Has such a quick release on that jumper.
Booker finds Allen. The tray. Stolen. Here's Brown. Here's Murray. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nuggets lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
You've got Drew Eubanks. Durant is out there with Nasir Little. Then it's Goodwin, and it's Okogie in at the 2 spot. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Watson kicks to Jackson, trying to find Jokic, gets it to him, and he makes that one. Jokic has got the lead up to 3 now for Denver.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. The Nuggets shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. So, Greg, when you think about the Phoenix Suns, what do you think fuels them the most?
Kevin, I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost. This team is really battling to get back to that stage. And if they do, they want to take care of business this time. And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And with that, the Denver lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Durant.
The length, the quickness, there's just not much you can do when Durant is driving to the rim.
From deep, connects from 3-point range. Crowther's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
KD can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pass to Strother. Off target from 3-point range. And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point game. The Nuggets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. The pass to Jackson. Over Little. Jackson misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Kept alive. Pass to Eubanks. He dishes it to Goodwin. Shot clock at 6. That doesn't go either for KD.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Suns trail by 6. Over to the wing. Okogie, the pass to Eubanks. Bucket is good.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Denver's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Kevin Durant.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
To the middle. Here's Porter. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Allen. The Nugget shooting about 35% from the floor, not much falling for them. For 3, Murray, and another miss by Denver. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And it's Gordon missing. The Nuggets shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Porter. Count the basket. Porter's got 8.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Booker, good.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Murray scanning the floor. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Nice effort from Booker, making things hard on the shooter.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Denver on top, up 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Long road trips never easy. You hope to get some early wins, but if you don't, that grind gets harder and harder and harder and harder and harder.
And now, guys, looking at our game, Michael Porter Jr. Just incredible so far.
The hot hand, he's making it look effortless.
And that's a halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So on the floor for Denver, sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. Gordon the pass to Caldwell Pope. Now, here's Jokic. Jokic doing the job inside. Richard, how about this? A lot of guys you played with are still in the league today. Does that affect your analysis of their play?
Oh, 100%. Nothing about me is impartial. If I don't like somebody, I'll say it to them, and I'll say it on TV. No, I'm just kidding, Kevin. All kidding aside, I respect all of these guys, and I try and be as fair as possible.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jamal Murray had to be patient working his way back to peak form after his ACL injury. Luckily for him, hard work is nothing new. He says, I feel like I got better in the time I was out. I don't overthink when it comes to basketball. If you want to let me shoot, let me shoot. I'm just confident in my game like that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, very confident, right, D.A.? Thank you. Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
It's the three-point bomb. Murray's got 5.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
Here's Booker. Here he goes. The teardrop falls in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Booker against Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 4. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. The shot by KD. No good.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Now the dish to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jokic. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Nurkic. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Time to break that ice-cold streak.
Come on, KD. Go easy on him. Goodness.
Denver's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Passes it to Jokic. Kicks to Murray. And they double up Murray. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. No good from outside.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Gordon finds Nurkic. Outside, KD. Rebound by Murray. Denver in the lead. Down low. Here's Caldwell Pope. Banked in off the glass. Caldwell Pope's got his first basket.
Some slippage at the defensive end here in the second half, allowing the offense to establish more of a rhythm.
Allen for three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Jokic. And it's Durant with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. In the corner, it's Gordon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Have to be very careful when you're guarding Gordon. He's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
The first one falls. So for the Suns, Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Keita Bates-Diop comes in for Kevin Durant. And Okogie subbed in for Allen. Nuggets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. Outside Jackson. They set the pick. That 3 off the mark. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nuggets lead by 2. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's hear what Coach had to say during the break.
Raising a shot, no hesitation, we're back.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Durant, Drew Eubanks out there with Little. And it's Bates-Diop in at the 4. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's Jokic missing.
Oh, man, that's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And Bates-Diop gets it to go. Bates-Diop's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Jokic, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
But Nuggets shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Outside Jackson, and they double up Jackson. Here's Strother. Up and in on the layup.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And the Suns here with a different look. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Eubanks. Gordon comes in for Nasir Little. Allen's checked in for Keita Bates-Diop. And it's Devin Booker in for Josh Okogie. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Dave. Drills the three-pointer.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Devin Booker.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Murray kicks to Porter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Gordon with a screen on Allen. Caldwell Pope for 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Allen dishes to Nurkic. High post. Here's KD. He's against Gordon. Gordon with the defensive effort. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 1. Now the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Nurkic. He's good with the little jumper in close.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Here's Durant. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Murray, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. For 3, Booker. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Jokic. Money!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
For 3, Booker knocks down the 3.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
Denver calls timeout. They're down by 1. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Murray against Booker. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Booker. Jokic kicks the corner. Caldwell Pope pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. And the rebound by Nurkic. And now we've got the intentional foul. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
The ultimate scorer. Booker looks to add some clutch to his game.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Pass to Jokic. And the rebound by Nurkic. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
They had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
A much improved free throw shooter. Nurkic has a chance to really help his team.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
And another miss by Denver. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for Phoenix, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
For 3, Caldwell Pope nails the tray. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. KD, a great individual performance for you. Game looked easy for you out there.
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up. And I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
And that aggressiveness led to another win, man. Appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForte. Young season, young talent, Grant. What do you look for to identify an up-and-coming team with a chance to be special?
Well, B.A., obviously you have to start with talent. But then it's fit, it's identity, it's personality. I mean, all of those ingredients matter in becoming a top team.
Here are the starters for Houston. Green and Brooks on the perimeter. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Here's Brooks. That one no good. Nice D from Gafford. Kuzma, the pass to Poole. Over Green. It's rebounded by Houston. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
And Grant, for years, the Wizards resisted calls to rebuild, but things changed this summer.
Yeah, B.A., and even though the return for their stars wasn't as dramatic as we saw for teams like the Jazz, I think there's a sense of relief in D.C. that the organization is resetting and trying something new.
Kuzma for 3. He buries it from 3.
His offense really opens up when Kyle Kuzma is making that three-point shot.
And it's Houston's ball. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Just 4 to shoot. From behind the arc. And there's Şengün on the assist by Smith.
Oh, good recognition from Smith Jr. Now, sensing the defense overcommitment and punishing them for it.
Poole. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Outside for Brooks. The 3. The rebound by the Wizards.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Poole. Oh, he tries a 3. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. There's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Pass to Smith. Here's Van Vliet. Outside Eason. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
It's Poole on the wing. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Coulibaly. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Poole against Green.
Washington foul. Danny Avdia.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Shooting for Houston, Jabari Smith.
And the first one at the line is good. Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Avdia. This is hard to believe, Grant, but the Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979.
It is hard to believe. I mean, they've had some fantastic players over the years. But let me tell you, these fans in my hometown are hungry for a deep playoff run.
Good on both. And Grant, the Rockets opening up the pocketbooks. Brought in several vets over the summer.
Yeah, I mean, Van Vliet and Brooks are the big names. I mean, they wanted to spend to get leaders to help their young core. We'll see how it mixes, but they feel now is the time to make their move.
Here's Coulibaly. He's covered by Tate. Gafford passes to Poole. Here's Coulibaly. And that misses. That would have put him up. Three-pointer. Van Vliet gets the three to fall. Van Vliet's got 6.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Rockets ahead, up by 4, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
They've got Landry Shamet, Mike Muscala out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Kispert, and it's Coulibaly in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Let's take a look at the numbers for Jabari Smith.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Green's checked in for the Rockets. Now here's Holiday. He had 9 points in his last time out. Pass to Tate. From the elbow. And Şengün throw it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Shamet. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And Şengün throw it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Washington with the ball. It's a 10-point game. On the wing, Kuzma. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. And so Holiday will bring it up for Houston. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, B.A., they love the game of basketball here, and the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Wizards not making the playoffs the last couple of seasons motivated them to bring in some youth in Jordan Poole, and the players say that they've seen dramatic improvements from player facilities, energy, and player development. They said they're transitioning, they're going in the right direction, but they still have a lot of improvements to make.
Good point, Allie. Thank you. Now a timeout called by Houston. So both teams making some changes here. It's the 2K leaderboard featuring this month's field goal percentage leaders. Second is Daniel Gafford.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
Houston in the lead. 1:43 left in the second period. Picked by Smith. Here's Brooks. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Jones against Van Vliet. The kick out to Poole. And he can't get that one. Green with the defensive effort. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Pass to Smith. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. And now it's a 12-point Houston lead.
I just love the ball move.
Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
And the Rockets making a change here. Şengün's checked in. On defense, the Rockets. Jones from outside. Knocks down the triple.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Houston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Jones. Inside. Smith passes to Şengün. And here's Brooks. Van Vliet with it. He's got 6. Off target from the baseline. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gafford. Uses the glass on the layup. Gafford's got his first basket.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Pass to Brooks. Let's go with a 3. Avdia pulls it in. Washington trailing. Here's Gafford. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Gotta attack when you have that chance.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Buries it from 3. Van Vliet's got 9.
Well, when you see somebody making pull-up jump shots like Van Vliet does there, you know that the rhythm is there.
And we finished off one half of play. The Rockets on top. They lead by 8. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Put your hands together, fans, for your entertainment.
Hey, folks.
They built a nice lead. I like their rhythm on offense. Kind of like us on the set. We're in the flow.
Big fella, that was... And now we turn our attention to... Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Man, one guy's been getting it done, Fred Van Vliet.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Kick it off the second half. Here's Ime Udoka's 5. Brooks and Smith make up the 2 forwards. Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt. And it's Şengün in at the 5.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And B.A., no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team.
Pass to Green. About a minute played here in the second half. Takes the hit and scores inside. Green.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
Jones finds Poole. Got it. Good job in the low post. Poole's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Green. Fires the three. Green, money from deep.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Jones, the pass to Gafford. Kuzma for three. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. A clear look for Green.
2 minutes.
Pass to Şengün. Over Gafford. Here's Smith. And finally they hit one. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
Man, I love how Smith plays with so much energy. And that time it pays off on the offensive glass.
Here's Gafford. Down low. Here's Poole. Green with the defensive effort. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for Houston. 13-point lead. Pass to Şengün. Over Poole. Rebounded by Kuzma.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Outside Jones. Back to Kuzma. Puts up a three. Sinks it from distance. 9 points in the game.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Timeout called. Houston. So for the Wizards, Muscala, he's checked in for Gafford, and Kispert is subbed in for Kuzma. Green's checked in for Houston. Eason comes in for Smith. To the paint. Here's Green. Finding some room inside. Green.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
58 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Avdia from outside. The shot no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
To the middle. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Green against Poole. He tries for three. He can't hit that time.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Pass to Eason. That one goes in.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
First team foul.
Houston making some changes. Şengün checked in for Brooks. Tate comes in for Green. And Holiday subbed in for Van Vliet. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Muscala, the pass to Jones. Şengün against Muscala. Pass to Avdia. To stop the run. The shot misses. 1 second left. No luck on that one. And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 17 at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Back after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Washington has possession, trailing by 17. We've got Mike Muscala, Kyle Kuzma out there with Corey Kispert, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Coulibaly in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Washington right now. Right side, Holiday. To the inside, and it's hammered home by Green.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
It's Shamet on the wing. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Houston has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Houston calls timeout. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Smith, he's checked in for Green. Dylan Brooks comes in for Eason. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Tate. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Fires it. Gafford passes to Poole. Jones against Van Vliet. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, one place this Wizards team has been very effective is in the restricted area.
Well, that's the coveted shot in the NBA, to consistently score deep inside that painted area. The Wizards know high percentage looks, and they really get after it on the interior.
Jones against Van Vliet. Another one falls for Houston.
Now, there's a couple things in play here. The activity and IQ of Fred Van Vliet. This guy, a dangerous mid-range shooter.
Kuzma, the pass to Jones. There's the 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 7 tonight. Poole brings a double team. It's stolen by Kuzma. Poole against Smith. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Now here's Green. He's guarded closely. Here's Şengün. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. 17-point game. Oh, what an effort by Poole!
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Poole against Green. Van Vliet outside. Back to Green. Brooks from outside. Rebound Washington. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. Poole for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Rockets.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
Here's Van Vliet. Gafford grabs the miss. Washington has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Kuzma for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And stolen by Green. Van Vliet against Jones. Now here's Van Vliet, tightly guarded. Smith outside. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Şengün. Pass to Smith. Now here's Brooks. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Fred, no surprise, a great defensive showing tonight. What is it that makes this team so suffocating at that end of the floor?
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Los Angeles Clippers. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Look at Philadelphia, fourth in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top three.
And right now for the 76ers, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
And the Clippers starting five. Man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Harden in at the point.
Well, Leonard usually has humble assist numbers, but that doesn't mean he's not going to keep his eyes open.
Maxey against Harden. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Rebound by the 76ers. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, we'll find out. Such talent on the floor tonight on each side of the matchup. There's some conference pride at stake, too. Both teams being among the cream of the crop in the East and the West.
They get it again. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's what Zubac is here for, making plays in the trenches.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a factor time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Batum against Leonard. Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
All the way up. The beard. Well, those were 2 loud points.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Celtics in Boston.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
And the dunk by Zubac.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
1:19 left to play in the first. Outside, Maxey fires the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 4. Harden with it. Maxey covering. Leonard with the bucket.
And Kawhi is certainly one of the strongest players in the league at that position, just doing damage.
To the paint, here's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Harris has got 11.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
And George kicks to Harden. Fires the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
That one goes in. He has 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. Outside, George gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you with a versatile scorer.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 9, shooting well. On the wing, Melton. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Harris finds Melton. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. George passes to Leonard. That shot off the mark. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Robert Covington out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Now here is Martin. Drains the three-pointer. Martin's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia. You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So, not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have a choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
Now, here's Westbrook. 14 points from him the last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. It's Beverley on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Martin for 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
George against Martin. From 10 feet out. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from George.
Unlike a lot of wings, George really has no problem stepping inside the line and scoring around the hoop.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. The Clippers in recent years have become one of the better defensive teams in the league. Now, Coach Ty Lue said it's tough because everybody on the floor now is a decent three-point shooter. So you got to pick your poison. It's different than when I first started. The game is changing every year. So you've got to be able to adapt to the times. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something. Because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Morris. Batum comes in for Robert Covington. Harris is checked in for Martin. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Patrick Beverley. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Daniel Tice. Kawhi Leonard comes in for P.J. Tucker. Mann's checked in for George. And it's James Harden in for Norman Powell.
Unselfish play there from Westbrook. A great scorer off of the pick and roll, this time setting up his teammate.
Maxey kicks to Melton. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Leonard the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Love to see Zubac attacking the rim, staying involved offensively.
And here's Harris from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Harris has got 14 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Westbrook. He has yet to score, and it's Leonard missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Melton. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. And now a 10-point 76ers lead.
Nice time from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Zubac kicks to Westbrook. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Westbrook involving his teammates is one thing, but not missing guys wide open, that helps.
Pass to Melton. Fires for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Ty Lue. Coach, how...
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Looking at Philadelphia, they've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together. They play for one another.
And now back to this game. What a strong first half from Tobias Harris. He's been everywhere for them so far.
When we talk about underrated scorers in this league, Tobias Harris.
And that is our...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, George and Leonard are the forwards. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Harden, and it's Mann in at the 2.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
For 3, Harris. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he drives in.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Melton passes to Batum. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And defense wasn't ready for Batum there. He shakes them off with a clever dribble move.
Harden dishes to George. And Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 6. And here's Harris from the arc. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Such a smooth scorer. Tobias Harris making that look easy.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's George. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Okay. Good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, "I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy." Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, D.A. Hey, thank you.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Up top, Zubac. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Pass to Embiid. On the wing, Melton. Puts up a 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The pass to Zubac. 58 seconds left in the third. Nobody near Leonard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
I mean, is there another guy in the league who knows when his team needs this kind of lift? Kawhi getting those 3 points right back.
Melton, no good. Clippers trail by 11. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Mann. He's guarded by Melton. Harden, lots of room. Mann can't hit.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Here's Maxey. And a miss there on the triple. Melton against Leonard. Pass to Mann. From deep, George. And another three for the Clippers.
George with the innate ability and sense, and he has to get it off quick.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this.
40.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Martin is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's Morris. And it's Springer in at the two-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Powell, the pass to Tucker. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Tucker's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Clippers. Passes to Springer. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Three-pointer, Martin. It's good from long range.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Outside, George from downtown. Rebounded by Covington. Philadelphia leading by 7. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And it's Martin missing. Clippers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. The shot by Powell, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Martin kicks to Morris. The three. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Morris. And now it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And the Clippers call time here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Leonard comes in for Brown. Mann's checked in for Norman Powell, and it's James Harden in for Russell Westbrook. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Harris's shot is good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
This one for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Harden. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Gets it to go. That one good for Melton.
so many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
In the corner, it's Harris for the three. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 9. Spins, and it's George finishing it off.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Harris finds Melton. Outside, Maxey. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
You can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
30 seconds left in the game. For three, Harris hands it from downtown. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on.
Good, another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel,
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Oh, say does
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter, I'm Brian Anderson. And here we can check out the story for Kobe White.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Al Horford out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the point. And here's Chicago. Smithy, ever since the Rose and Butler era came to an end, the Bulls have lacked stability.
You're so right, B.A. They have filtered through coaches. They've had high draft picks come and go, even acquired all-star players, but they're still searching for consistent success.
Tatum with it, now guarded by White. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Holiday.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Pass to White. Horford with a steal. And here's the fast break. 4-3. And the Celtics another 3.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition three.
And that one's good. DeRozan.
Nice vision by Levine. He gives it up instead of forcing his own play.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. White against Holiday. Horford outside. Outside White. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Levine.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
DeRozan for 3. Rebound Boston. Last time they met in Boston.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far. And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30, and that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Levine using his post moves to get the 2 points.
The added strength coming into play. Zach LaVine just shrugging off the contact inside.
Horford, a screen on Levine. Here's Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Alex Caruso. And Grant, Brown signing a huge supermax with the Celtics over the summer.
Oh my, BA, over $300 million for 5 years. The Celtics made as big a financial commitment you can make to Brown. That's a lot to live up to, but he has a lot of talent.
That one's off. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
The Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in for Horford. Brissett comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday.
Looking at his numbers, DeRozan has added playmaking to his skill set. Impressive for a wing.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition. And the fans love it as well.
And it's good. 2 points.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Bulls foul. Javon Carter. First personal foul. 17th.
No good on the free throw. Some changes for Chicago. Williams is checked in for DeRozan, and it's Levine in for DeSumo. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Ben comes in for Brown. Levine passes to Craig. Williams with it. Tatum pulls it in.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
It doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Williams passes to Levine. For 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Now a volume three-point shooter. Zach LaVine knows how effective he can be outside the arc.
There's Tatum with the 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Bulls out in front, leading by a point. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Zach LaVine out there with Javon Carter. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Williams in at the 4. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Tatum, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Williams on the wing, hounded by Tatum. Williams misses. Boston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. On the wing, Tatum from downtown. Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Celtics are battle-tested, and asked what comes from that experience, Jaylen Brown said, quote, poise. Being able to see and read the game. Our offense has been able to take leaps by understanding the game and what they want to take away and just letting the game decide. B.A.?
Yeah, that's been the key. Thanks, Allie. Now, here's Williams. No points so far. Pass to Craig. Outside Carter. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Celtics. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Carter. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Mikhailuk.
And it's fun watching Tatum continue to evolve as a scorer. Beautiful touch on that teardrop.
When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Brand.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
Now here's Horford. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Back to Pritchard. Clock at 6. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And it's Tatum missing. Chicago has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Inside, here's Vucevic. It's deflected. Here's Pritchard. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And Holiday powers it home.
Showing off the power there. Holiday likes to attack and comes at it with a lot of force.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Chicago making some changes. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Williams. And it's Caruso in for LaVine. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. Now here's Caruso. Yet to see a basket. White, the pass to Craig. The 3. The Bulls with another miss. Boston trailing. White for 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Horford with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
Derek shows the ability to run the floor. His coaches will appreciate that effort.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And again, Chicago, no good. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside, Brown. The 3 ball. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Pass to Craig. Back to DeRozan. And here's Caruso outside. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Caruso's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Alex Caruso's off-the-ball action is excellent.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for Chicago. Hit a couple from down. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
They have to love how the upcoming schedule is looking. This is a team that simply takes care of business when they're at home. They take pride in who they're playing.
Taking a look now at that first half. How about the strong play of Zach LaVine?
Sometimes you show up to the game.
That's it for us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the floor for Boston. White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Al Horford. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Well, some have called DeMar DeRozan a master of the mid-range, Smitty. Maybe rightly so.
BA, I definitely give him that title. Few guys are as efficient in that area as him. In fact, most avoid it.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. When it comes to LaVine, Smitty, he has a great combination of skills at the offensive end.
He does, B.A. Zach can shoot lights out from the perimeter, and he's explosive when he attacks the basket. Just the kind of guy you want on your side. It's almost hard to believe that Zach LaVine is still getting better, but he really is maturing into his game and getting sharper as a player.
There's Tatum with the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. On the wing, DeRozan, pounded by Tatum. Here's LaVine for 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Holiday. Back to Tatum. Holiday against LaVine. And here's Brown for 3. Outside Holiday. White on the wing. Outside Brown. Takes the 3. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Pass to Caruso. 3-pointer. The Bulls with another miss. Boston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Drive by Brown. For the lead. Brown catches in. A terrific finisher inside.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
You know, the Bulls got a really bad break the last 2 seasons with Lonzo Ball's health.
Well, B.A., I mean, he's a tremendous floor general. So talented. And to lose somebody like that from any team, it's a hard situation to overcome.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. Back to Caruso. Pass to LaVine. To win the run. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. White finds Brown. Rebound by the Bulls.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. The Bulls making a switch here. Craig's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Cornette's checked in for White. Brown against LaVine. Outside Holiday. Back to Brown from outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he drops the first. Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Carter comes in for White. He's perfect from the line this time. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Pritchard. He's checked by Carter. Lets it go from deep. Pure from 3-point range. And the Celtics lead by 4.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
He drops it from range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Brown against Levine. Down low. Craig passes to DeRozan. The teardrop. Oh, he missed it. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Celtics leading by 1. And time for a short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Zach LaVine, Patrick Williams out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Javon Carter, and it's Drummond in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. The 3 from Craig. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Walsh. Here's Pritchard. Here's Hauser. And the Celtics another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Chicago trailing here. Carter finds Levine. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Love the aggressiveness of Zach. Paying off right there, forcing the D's hands once he's this close.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Williams. Caruso, he's checked in for Craig. And it's White in for Carter. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Levine. Levine's got his 4th rebound in this one. White for 3. Horford pulls it in. And it's Holiday with the ball for Boston. It's a 5-point game. Tatum can't hit. DeRozan against Tatum. Here's Levine for 3. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 4 assists in the game.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off here.
Free throw good. Brown.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brown.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Levine against Brown. Shot by Levine, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Timeout called, the Bulls. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. White for 3. And again, Chicago, no good.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Tatum finds Holiday. Back to Tatum. 3-pointer. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, nice seeing Tatum knock down the perimeter jumper. Wanting to keep improving from there.
Here's Levine for 3. Hauled in by Brown.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
The shot. And it's Tatum missing. Chicago has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Caruso. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Celtics.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jason Tatum.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Pass to Caruso. White on the wing. From deep. And he buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
There's a reason why Kobe takes a good number of threes a game. He's effective from deep.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Boston, Derek White. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you gotta hit your free throws.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
Pass to Brown. So it's Boston with the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.